Martin, let's play the guessing game. Who is it that is on a roll right now that could have said something to piss off people that just yesterday loved him? 3 guesses, Martin. Go ahead, just take 3 guesses.
Barack Obama.
Close.
Ooh, close.
Close. You're actually very close.
Tom Hanks.
Getting cold now.
Not getting cold? All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Go blacker.
Go blacker.
Kinda.
Everybody loves him. Denzel Washington.
Oh, Martin, too dark.
Oh.
Jordan Peele.
Oh.
Jordan Peele apparently told people the future of his movies. He says, I want to do more horror. I want to do more things to challenge people's minds. And I want to do more things without white dudes. He said, I don't see myself ever hiring a white dude to be the lead in my movies. Now, people talking about, oh, man, I knew it. The moment I started to love this Negro racism, I knew it. Because a lot of white people said, I knew it the moment I said he's one of the good ones. He'd come up here with this bullshit. And that's what people are saying. I got an email where the email flat out says, Jordan Peele's racist comments. This comes from Phantom Lord, 1981. Hey, Corey, Turkish Wonder here. Just wanted to hear your opinion on what Jordan Peele said in an interview about how he would never have a white male lead his movies. To me, it's a turnoff. Imagine a white director saying that he would never have a black male lead in his movies. It's a fucked up thing to say. See you in Toronto. Peace. Oh, you know what?
Yeah, man, that's pretty fucked up. I mean, we got to give white actors a chance to get some work at some point.
I know, Martin.
The system is rigged against them.
I know.
We never see them in anything.
Oh, in Turkish Wonder, I hate to say it, man, but I'm never going to hire a white lead for this show. Ever. Any of these shows. None of them. Name one we have. We don't have one, do we? Never. Never. I think I'm racist like that. Tired of Black Power. No, listen, man. Okay. Let me just say now, because everybody's riding high off of. We talked about it plenty of times. Everybody's riding high off his latest film.
Get in rhythm.
Meanwhile, white people saying, I want my 5 back. Not supporting racism out here. Before we go any further, let's look at the context of what was said here, just in case we're throwing it out of context. Says here, Jordan Peele on making movies after us. I don't see myself casting a white dude as the lead. Hot off the record-breaking success, and this is from the Hollywood Reporter, by the way, the record-breaking success of his latest high-minded horror flick, the writer-director advised Hollywood improv students on ego, marijuana use, and why minority actors will always star in his films. On Monday, as the town buzzed about the new box office record set by Us, the film's 40-year-old director, Jordan Peele, was not willing, let me see here.
Not whiling away.
No, it's not whiling away. This is small for me. I'm far away from this. Not whiling away the hours in a Universal Lot bungalow fielding congratulatory calls from studio execs. Peele was on a cramped stage in East Hollywood at an improv mecca, Upright Citizens Brigade Theater, the starriest guest yet for the school's new conversation series. The audience gave Peele a raucous standing ovation when he entered the room, conquering hero dressed down in dark denim jeans, black Nikes, an Aviator Nation hoodie, and a T-shirt with Corey Feldman's face on it for some reason. So, hey, he's not that racist, right? he let a white man lead his T-shirt. But there are other kinds of power, and Peele plans on wielding his judiciously. One way is to keep putting black faces. Oh, don't do that.
I know he's got some white actors show up in blackface to audition. Hey man, you said.
Yeah. It's the only way this white guy's gonna get in this movie. The way I look at it, he explained, I get to cast black people in my movies. I feel fortunate to be in this position where can go to Universal and say, I want to make a $20 million horror movie with a black family. And they say, yes. It's a formula he's not interested with messing with. I don't see myself casting a white dude as the lead in my movie. Not that I don't like white dudes, he said, nodding over to his moderator, pal Roberts, but I've seen that movie. The line drew loud applause and shouts of agreement. It really is one of the best, greatest pieces of this story. It's feeling like we are in this time. A renaissance has happened and proved the myths about representation. That it happened and proved the myths about representation in this industry are false.
Now, what's wrong with that?
Because all y'all heard was, I'm not casting no hunky in my movie. You know, that not. Let's say what, because that was taken out of context. Major.
That happens with these all the time. That's why when I'm told, do you hear somebody said this? I'm like, well, show me the article.
Man,
no, let me listen to the whole interview.
Yeah, and you know what? And I'm gonna blame the people writing these stories for fanning the flames. The way y'all put that up there, y'all know y'all instigating, man. Jordan Peele on making movies. I don't see myself casting a white dude as the lead. That's the way it comes across. There was no context to it. You put it up there so people can get angry. And go through your article. That's kind of irresponsible itself, but people have been doing it for years. Nothing new, right? But hopefully, if you are mad enough to go down and read that in context, what people don't understand is what he's saying is that you might not understand it, you might not want to understand it, you might argue it, but it is what it is, man. History is in cinema has proven over and over again, and you can dispute it all you want to, but it can be seen with your eyes that there's been little representation of people of color in certain roles, especially in lead roles in films until now. Why do you think Get Out was so groundbreaking? Why do you think Black Panther was so groundbreaking? The first time that you had that many black people in a movie with that budget. Now, how many movies can you name with white people that have done that? We can sit here for days. Go ahead, I'm camping out right now. Let me get my sleeping bag. I'll sleep while you keep listing them off.
I'll go buy him some more pencils.
Yeah, come on, man. That's why he's, maybe, okay, honestly, maybe I would have put it differently. Maybe I would have said, because I know people going to act a fool, and that's probably what he wanted. He probably wanted people to get mad,
Well, it doesn't seem that way. I mean, he could be diabolical enough to know that, but it just seems like he's just talking. I mean, what he said, you hear it, you're like, yeah, okay. Thunderous applause. Nobody's got a problem with it. Yeah. It's just, once again, you have some really good journalists out there, and you have some who are kind of pieces of shit, or at least editors who go, this is the headline we want for this. It could have been the person who wrote it said like, that's not really the focus of my story. Yeah, well, this is how we're doing it to get more eyes on it. So
yeah, how are you? I mean, because that's one of the things. People just, I'm gonna tell you what it is. People so eager right now to justify their racism by making us racist. Oh, well, they racist too. So now
So now I can say nigger.
Yeah, exactly. I can go back to lynching people. I mean, it's. People want to throw the image of racism on somebody else because they want it to be equal so they can justify their own racism. Yeah. Well, they against me. I'm just protecting my own. And Martin is right. That now they can use the word without having to feel guilty about it or without any repercussions. That's what's happening with some people. But the real thing is, the real heart of this matter is Jordan Peele is just saying, well, a lot of directors before have thought for decades, which is, it's not even directors. It's been the business.
Yeah.
I'm not putting any black people in this movie as leads. I want to make money.
Right.
Are you got your goddamn mind?
I want to make a movie. I don't want to make a black movie.
Yeah, exactly. Because all of a sudden, when you put a black person in a lead, how many white people have we seen in leads and they're just movies? All of a sudden, you put a person of color, it's a black movie, especially if it's a black person. All of a sudden, it's a black movie. It can only play in certain theaters. Right. It can only play in certain demographics. We talked about this the whole time, and this is a classic thing right here. And I'm sorry if Turkish Wonder, if this is something that you expected us to say something different about, but you forget, I've lived this shit my whole life. And now I'm finally seeing something different. I'm sorry if it makes you mad, and I hope this doesn't come between us. But how many years did I have to grow up with Woody Allen And people even asked him, when are you going to put black people in your movie? And he's like, why should I? I'm making stories that I feel from my point of view, my personal life. And you know what? And I always said he has the right to do that.
Yeah.
He is not required to put black people or anybody else in his movies if he doesn't want to. You know, and honestly, it's not even racism. He's speaking from his experience. Now, there was one piece of casting that I had something wrong with. The one time he put a black woman in his movie, she was a prostitute.
I know.
And I was like, okay, that's fucked up with him.
Yeah.
That's what I started saying.
Yeah.
There's something going on with you, man.
Right. Well, plus it comes back to like, well, okay, so why don't you know more black people? You don't have any black friends?
Yeah. No, man. You know what's racist? Racism is Hollywood excluding people from roles, excluding people from the business because they always felt like those people weren't worth shit.
Yeah.
That's racism right there. Racism is when people say, you know what? I don't want to hire any black people in my movie because I just don't think that they're bankable. You know, and another thing is racism is racist for people to think that what he said is racist because they don't question the other people that put that in practice for years. If you think that nobody questions Martin Scorsese.
Right.
Why has he never put a black person in the lead or anybody else?
Right.
Go ask him. Don't worry about what Jordan Peele is doing. Scorsese can put as many damn Italians in this movie as he wants to and have them call people niggas in it. He can have Italians come in and blow a Negro's head off.
And how many films has he made?
Yeah.
Jordan Peele's made 2, and you're already trying to restrict what he can do?
Yeah. Ain't nobody ask him, man, you got way too many Italians in your movie. No, if I said that, you'd be like, bitch, he's Italian.
Right.
Well, bitch, Jordan Peele is black. The fuck you want, man? Get out of here with this. It is, I get it. I get it. Wording is everything. And the way the media is going to spin it is going to make people angry. Like I said, maybe I would have said it differently because I know people would have got upset about it. I probably would have explained it by saying, "Listen, I've grown up not having people seeing people like me be the lead in a movie." One of the biggest things that we talked about in my review of Us, I said that's one of the greatest things is seeing a horror movie where it's not just one person, but it's a family being a family, not being a black family, but being a family. I thought that was great. You don't see that very often. It's crazy, but you don't because you're on the other side and you're not looking for it. You don't have to experience.
You don't get that in the Boo Madea movies?
Okay, that's another thing. You get it in movies where people are acting a fool. Uh-huh. You get it in comedies where you Negroes should be because you're so good at being funny, but you can't be romantic lead. Oh no, this white dude can this black chick all day all you want to, but if it's a black dude doing that with a white chick, all of a sudden it's a race movie. Man. Get out of here with this. All of a sudden you see something and you don't even try. You don't even try to see what the words mean. You don't even try to find the context. All of a sudden, you latch on to racist. That's your problem. Ain't no problem around here. I'm happy. You're doing that. I mean, I'm not saying because I want to see white people excluded. Jordan Peele not casting a white lead in this movie ain't taking jobs away from no white dude out there any day soon.
And it might open things up for you and me.
Yeah. Shit, I'm trying to get into a movie. What you talking about? I'm trying to get into Jordan Peele's them. Them Negroes over there. Hell, man, can't nobody even have a black James Bond without y'all losing y'all shit. And then when somebody wants to go off and make their own, you being racist. I said I wasn't gonna cuss as much because YouTube been flagging our ass. But yeah, but But I gotta be me, man. I cuss. And we gotta bleep these words out or whatever. But I'll pull back a little bit. I would. Besides, I want to work on that anyway. But if there's any time to say fuck you, it's now.
Oh well.
Bleep the others. Leave that one there. Don't go nowhere. But do you see what I'm saying?
Of course.
I'm trying to explain that, but it's angering every time you see some progress made, and it's not hurting anybody, but it's benefiting somebody else. Somebody wants to cry reverse racism, reverse sexism. Oh, homos get away with everything. Man, things are changing, and you ain't got the control over that shit anymore. Get used to it. That's just how it is. And it ain't being unfair. It's still it's still out of balance.
Right.
Hell,
It's way out of balance.
hell, people we still on the come up. We still trying to come up, man. I mean, we just got a fraction of what y'all
know.
got.
Well, there you go. That's good enough for you.
Yeah.
Don't ask for more. Stop being greedy. You want 2? What?
Yeah, I don't want to hear this, man. I don't want to hear it. I mean, I will, and I'll tell you how it is, but I'm tired of hearing that. Really am. I try to be reasonable sometimes, man. But today, I'm tired of it. Because they ask me what I think. Like I'm supposed to be like, yeah, you're right. That's racist. What the hell out of
They
here.
don't know you very well, do they?
Yeah, asking me, yeah, that's racist, huh? Isn't it, Corey? Yeah. Yeah, we on this together. No, what's this we shit? No, hell no. No.
We got our own nigger over here. He disagrees with you.
Yeah.
Isn't that right? Tell him.
Yeah.
Tell him.
Trying to get like I'm supposed to like validate that for you. Oh, but the real Negro is speaking right here. He gets it. No, he's a smart one. Get out of here, you man, with that bullshit. I can't take that. Black Panther came out and they couldn't even have it. Trolls on the internet did their best to tear it down. Tear it down. That's real racism. How about we talk about that? How about we talk about every time somebody who's not a white male come out with something, somebody out there got to try to break it down and cry about it. Try to destroy it before it's even out the gate. You want to talk about some racism? How about that? Let's mention that shit. Not this other shit where he's just kind of like, man, I'm just trying to represent. Racist! Kiss my ass, man. No. Not what you got to say.
Yeah, look, just read the whole thing. I mean, and I don't mean that whole article. I mean, just like all 4 of the sentences that he spoke. Because when you read the whole thing, you can see it's a jovial conversation. It ain't meant for controversy, and it was well received. It's really not a story. Some stories are non-stories. This is one of them.
Yes. You know something? And yes, it's different in the context of a white person if they had said it. For a white person that said, I don't see myself casting a black person in movies anytime soon, it hurts a little bit because because there's not the same equal opportunity.
No.
We just, black people talking about, there goes another job I ain't going to get. Mm-hmm. And I'm struggling right now. You know, there's been a history of exclusion on white people's part. There hasn't been that part on black people. Black people just trying to get in. Mm-hmm. And now that we're in, we just trying to represent and let everybody else in too. Ain't nobody trying to take, let me just say this. Calm your ass down. Ain't nobody trying to take anything from you. Can I live? We just trying to live. That's all we trying to live, man.
I know.
Let me read this one more time to you in context. Just imagine you are at this panel, and this is Jordan Peele saying this. I don't see myself casting a white dude as the lead in any movie. Not that I don't like white dudes, but I've seen that movie. It really is one of the best, greatest pieces of this story. It's feeling like we are in this time, a renaissance has happened, and proved the myths about representation in the industry are false. He's speaking truth. That myth has been there since the dawn of goddamn Hollywood. When they were putting us in there as monkeys and
mammies
and putting us on the set of some fake African set and having us talking about ooga booga with a fake bone through our nose, sitting up there to have us shucking and jiving to the point we had to start making our own movies where you get a lot of your blaxploitation films from. You know what I mean? Come on, y'all. You're smarter than that. Y'all, this is what it comes down to. Don't be dumb. Don't be dumb because you triggered about something or because you want to go out and this is your moment to finally say, gotcha, finally, racist like me. Thank you for watching. I hope you liked the video. It looks like you did. You stayed to the end. So, you know what? Stick around even more. Hit that subscribe button. And if you really love what we do, check out our main site, doubletoasted.com. Over there, you'll find a longer form version of this video and also the live streams that we do almost every night of the week. Support us on dtmerch.com. And remember to always stay toasty.